The evening's almost over. We got to feed that pig.
Don't worry, stop.
I almost got bit by it.
They're about to lasso. You ready to lasso? Pretty soon. Before we do that, it's been an exciting afternoon. Fan of ours happens to own a gigantic grass-based beef and lamb farm. She invited us out here. Windy day, crazy place. The farm man just told me it can be so diverse. It goes from 120 inches of rain up top where we're gonna go to 9 inches down at the bottom. Crazy diversity. We're at the farm to table dinner, but she gave us a really nice tour before that.
Kaua Ranch is an 8,500 acre cattle ranch here in Hawaii. It was actually founded in its present format in about 1928.
This place is absolutely beautiful. Problem is, it was really windy.
And like I said, minute to minute in the islands, the weather's going to change. There you can start to see off in some of the distances. It'll open and close. One of the reasons we come up here, one, of course, the view is beautiful. The other thing is...
So I got limited stuff.
Holy moly!
Where are we?
We're at the top of a hill called Waikanonaula, and this is one of the upper sections of the ranch. We're right now at about 3,800 feet, and we're looking down. Now the clouds are kind of blowing around us. If you look up, you can see how fast they're actually moving. The thing that we do, of course, to maintain the ranch, you see is something called high intensity rapid rotation grazing. And when you look off in the distances in different directions, you'll see gatherings of cattle, but you'll notice they're not standing shoulder to shoulder, or are they roaming free. Reason being is that they're only going to be in that area for as long as a week to as short as half a day, depending on grazing cycles. Then the animals move on. They can be as gone as long as a month, or even as long as 120 days. It's all about managing the grass and the growth to avoid things like trailing, erosion, plant cessation, and also to improve productivity.
Time to lasso.
Coming out, folks, plenty of space. You can stand behind the rails.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Man, that got me good.
Yeah, exactly, that's the point. Coming out, folks, plenty of space. You can stand behind the rails.
Then we got a close-up look at the cows. That was cool. How many cows do you guys have?
Normally around close to 2,000 breeding cows, about 600 breeding ewes, roughly.
First time on the farm tour, a farm so big, they have their own church building. Time to start church, preacher.
Oh yeah, no, we're not going to be doing that. I'll fill you in on it though. We have a lot of special events, basically for the people of the ranch. Weddings, funerals, christenings, things of that nature. But then there are 2 services a month. They're open, of course, not a huge turnout for them. They're 7 o'clock in the morning, so it's a very early.
Oh wow.
It's a little pump organ.
Oh my goodness.
And you got to pedal with your feet while you play. So you got to have, like I said, got to be able to keep rhythm going, because it may be different than the music.
All right, Christy, give it a go.
Go back and forth on it gently.
And lastly, we got to meet his dad.
You here, Dad?
The main house. Your father.
It's my father.
Hey there.
Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
I'm
Monty
Justin.
Richards, Justin Rhodes.
What?
You're Monty Richards, that's Justin.
Yes.
What's your name, sir?
Justin Rhodes.
Oh, Justin.
He says you're from Hawaii.
That's right.
Born and raised.
Yep.
Not too many of you guys.
Oh, there are a few of us.
You guys still eating here?
Occasionally, yeah. Underneath there's a big concrete, and you'll see an old chimney and stuff up above. They're not used, none of that's left in, we don't have open hearths anymore.
Do you use air conditioning?
No. There's no.
Need it.
No, you open the window or close it.
Yeah.
So we can go back to the living room.
This is where you grew up, this
My
house.
house. This is where I ran through these hallways.
So where'd you get in your most trouble?
There are a lot of places I got in
That
trouble.
gun cabinet?
No, the gun cabinet didn't get me in too much trouble, actually. The reason I brought this book out is it has actually a lot of the older pictures of the ranch. And you can see, remember I told them they sold the firewood.
Wow.
And then,
Harvesting and hauling firewood with cattle or ox.
and then these are some of the pictures of the guys around the area.
The cowboys.
The cowboys. This is looking back at the main house back in the day. There was also the turkeys and everything else. There's one in particular I'm looking for.
Oh,
They used to swim the cattle out to the boats. And then
cool.
because there was no harbor. So they'd swim them out, then they'd actually use the cranes and lift them onto the ship themselves. And it was, yeah, an interesting event. The first one is, if you were left-handed, pretty much everything that I'm about to say is wrong. Do not listen.
While we wait for Jonah, the rest of the day, we went to the farm manager's house. Sugar cane. You boys ever had sugar cane? Have you ever had sugar cane?
I think I have.
Highlight of the evening, the farm table dinner. Dinner was amazing, but I think the funnest part was the dancing. Here we are at the lasso. So close. Grab it right here. Hang on with this. You ready? Come right here.
Left foot forward, the other foot forward. Oh, that works. Good job.
You did it, buddy.
Now there's one more attraction before we leave. That's branding.